what I think about the TikTok ban and the potential of, well, it's absolutely clear that YouTube has been scrubbed. Google, you can't find anything anymore on Google. I'm using Brave at the moment. I'm not even using Google anymore because it's just pointless unless you're looking for recipes or shoes. But okay, let's go into the art of being contrary. So everyone is up in arms. Let them wash their hair with it. Let them, the same way as you don't breed yourself, you don't beat your own heart. You didn't create the internet. Nobody did that is watching on YouTube videos and so on. Or is on TikTok using big ass filters. So, in the art of being contrary, I say, just put what you want to put in the ether. Every single time I have a thought, and I'm thinking I should make a video about that, in less than 2 days, in less than 48 hours, I find a video with someone putting the exact same concept out in different words, absolutely. But the concept, I put it in the ether and I hear it somewhere else. Have faith that suckling at the teat of this internet that was since the early 2000s to now is not the be-all, end-all. And if they want to play with rules and regulations and so on, there were times we never had this. There were times we didn't need it. Your voice is not dependent upon TikTok or anything. You will probably get to develop your telekinesis, your telepathy, your other capacities that the telephone, the internet, the television, all of this technology stunted it and stopped it. So instead of being up in arms again and putting ourselves in a victim position of, oh my God, look what they're doing, look what they're planning, let them fucking do it. You screaming and telling on them, it's not going to change anything. You protesting, because it's not yours. It was not yours to start off with. Let it fucking happen. Let it all burn down. What's it to you? Go plant a garden or go, I don't know, do your nails or go play with your kids or buy a cat. You can't fight the city hall. You really can't. You are given a set of circumstances. We all are. And again, you have two choices. React or create. But the ether and putting your thoughts in the ether and just blessing their little stupid minds. I mean, do you understand that while you're at home playing nice, making videos, dressing up, doing whatever else you're doing, them, are in suits, are told what to do, they're totally mind-controlled, they're little puppets, all of these people that are creating everything that's making you react, they are like little drones. They're drones. They have to go in suit and tie to boring, endless meetings. They have to feel exactly like when you go to a nasty meeting that is absolutely pointless and useless and brings nothing alive in some corporation. They have to do that day in, day out. So again, just bless their little cotton socks. Don't worry about it. You can't lose what you never had. I see so much stress, and it gives them so much power. Us, the people that act like victims and they're up in arms, and you're feeding that you want to kill, and it's not good. It's not going to achieve what you're trying to achieve. Leave the protests and just start blessing. Think of what it takes for all these people on left or right, center, wherever the fuck they are. Look at them. You see them every day in those stiff little suits and clothes with those nasty little people around them, being told moment to moment what to do. They are the parasites that need I gave the example of that monk who had a wound and there were maggots in the wound, and the maggots were so many they were falling down, so he was picking them up and putting them back in his wound, because the maggots just eat what's rotten. Just that. We only have two choices. Are we in a friendly universe, or are we in a unfriendly universe, in a harmful universe? These are the only, and with every single action we're choosing, with every single reaction we're choosing, are we victims or are we sovereign creators? We can't be both. So for as long as you keep looking what they're doing, instead of you doing you, and keep making TikTok videos, screaming and shouting about, look what's happening, look what's happening. Just bless them, because you could wake up, not do your hair, just throw like me, a dressing gown on, and do what you want, when the so-called controllers are in nasty little offices with air conditioning, with no life whatsoever, just being controlled, told what to do, pushing papers, and thinking that they're power tripping and calling that a life. That's pitiful. That is, we should pity them. I look at that old man, Biden, that potato in chief. My God, I mean, imagine that was your granddad. Imagine that was you when you're 80 or whatever the fuck how old he is. Imagine being pushed around and shoved and probed and prodded, just like Mr. Ed. You know, Mr. Ed was electrocuted and was given all sorts to move his mouth like he's talking. He's Mr. Ed. Seriously, that's pitiful. Who would want that in their 80s? Look at that Pelosi, God, what was that entity? That Pelosi chick. My God, I mean, democratinism, it's actually a mental disease. I've never known politics until like recently. Never watched it. But this is, imagine that was your grandma. The state of that woman. I mean, that's full-on possession. That's to be prayed for. That's what I'm saying. To be sovereign is to command that which is in front of you, not to sit and cry bloody murder because someone is doing some paperwork. Would you do that paperwork? Would you be all those hours with those people? Like this whole thing, honest to God, is making me laugh. I mean, these people thinking that they get rid of the rest of the world, do you know what that means? They're gonna be left with each other. They will just have each other for eternity. I mean, can there be a worst? Fuck, that's pitiful. Sorry, that's so funny. But it's not funny, but it's funny.